Oh, hey, welcome back to Unspecified Podcast. Let's talk about this and stuff. Before we get into that, smash a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down your thoughts. It really helps. Officials believe that a 5.1 magnitude earthquake rattled Northern California Tuesday afternoon. The earthquake was centered east of San Jose but shook much of Northern California and the Bay Area. The United States Geological Survey team recorded the earthquake about 8 miles east of Seven Trees, California, after 11:30 a.m. local time. According to the National Earthquake Information Center, California experiences 2 or 3 earthquakes each year that can cause sizable damage and register a magnitude of 5.5 or higher. Initial indications were that the Calaveras Fault.
Calavera, calavera, calavera.
Got it. Calaveras Fault, which is part of the San Andreas Fault system, triggered the shaking. The earthquake was only centered about 4 miles underneath the surface, which is considered to be a shallow quake and likely contributed to millions feeling the shaking. Wow. The early warning system detected the earthquake and delivered alerts out across the Bay Area before the shaking began, seismologists said. The warning system was unveiled within the past couple of years and can give upwards of a minute of lead time. There is a 1 in 100 chance of an aftershock greater than the magnitude 5 in the next day. There could be 10 to 15 aftershocks of magnitude 3 or greater in the next week. See, I don't understand earthquake math. I get the hurricane math, tornado math, not earthquake math, man. The earth never shook up underneath me that I can recall. Hold on.
Earthquake.
Yas. Oh, Godzilla's walking around.
Earthquake.
That's crazy. The 5.1 earthquake was the largest event in the Bay Area since the 2014 Napa quake, which was a magnitude 6.0. So we're getting up there now. It's about time to start keeping an eye on this, I'd say. Let's see here. Light to moderate shaking was reported from the north of the Bay Area southward to outside of Bakersfield, California. The California Governor's Office of Emergency Services said that they are actively coordinating with local authorities in the region to evaluate any preliminary damage or issues created as a result of this earthquake and provide any assistance that is needed from the state level. All right? Everybody go back to sleep. Your government has this under control. Everybody go back to sleep. It's okay, America. And anyway, California Fire, CZU, is going through our earthquake procedure, checking buildings for damage. That's awesome. Go California Fire. That's so cool. We felt that earthquake here at the office in Monterey. USGS shows 5.1 with an epicenter south of Mount Hamilton in the hills east of San Jose. The National Weather Service Bay Area said Tuesday afternoon. San Francisco Department of Energy Management said they have not received reports of damage or significant impacts in the city. Several buildings were evacuated as a precaution throughout the Bay Area. Many residents thought the quake was the big one, and it immediately brought back memories of 1989 World Series earthquake that was a magnitude of 6.9 and caused billions of dollars in damage in the Bay Area. No immediate injuries were known from Tuesday's quake. Kind of crazy, right? All right. Android users alerted just before California earthquake. Pops up on their phone. Shake alert. An earthquake has been detected. Shaking expected. Drop. Cover. Hold on. Wow. While many people in California felt a moderate earthquake Tuesday, some smartphone users actually got a heads up before it happened thanks to technology developed at the University of California, Berkeley. Why it matters. Android warned users just a few seconds before the quake, but experts hope the technology will eventually give people enough time to find shelter or to duck and cover. How it works. Researchers at Berkeley released an app called MyShake that can offer a brief earthquake warning as well as show you the best shakes in town and the best prices. I'm just kidding. The earthquake warning by detecting the signals of an earthquake just before they are felt. Think of it like how you can see lightning before you hear thunder. The app works on both iPhone and Android, but Google announced in 2020 it would implement Berkeley's technology directly into Android, allowing far more people to benefit. As often happens after an earthquake, people turned to Twitter after the 5.1 magnitude. Well, we got to go check that out. Okay. Gives us a little better look into the affected areas. Wow. Kind of cool. Let's see here. But some reported getting the alert first. Cool. Now we move on into this guy. Okay. And I don't want to bully the guy. I know that Steven Crowder covered it this morning talking about you're not allowed to. Let me know who you think won this debate in the comments below, please. I would like to show everyone.
I'm running to serve Pennsylvania. He's running to use Pennsylvania. And let's also talk about the elephant in the room. I had a stroke. He's never let me forget that. And I might miss some words during this debate, mush two words together, but it knocked me down, and I'm going to keep coming back up.
I'm running for the U.S. Senate because Washington keeps getting it wrong with extreme positions. John Fetterman takes everything to an extreme, and those extreme positions hurt us all. What we have to do is ensure that we don't have increased inflation, and the best way to do that is reduce gas prices. John Fetterman has gone after the energy industry, called it a stain on Pennsylvania.
He has never met an oil company that he doesn't swipe right about.
There should not be involvement.
Swipe right. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
The federal government and how states decide their abortion decisions. I want women, doctors, local political leaders letting the democracy that's always allowed our nation to thrive.
If you believe that the choice of your reproductive freedom belongs with Dr. Oz, then you have a choice. But if you believe that the choice for abortion belongs between you and your doctor, that's what I fight for.
Will you pledge tonight to release those records in the interest of transparency?
To me, for transparency is about showing up. I'm here today to have a debate. He keeps talking about
So answering without answering.
Bernie Sanders. You know,
Redirection.
3 years ago, he was on his show and he hugged him and he said, "I love this guy. You know what? Why don't you pretend that you live in Vermont instead of Pennsylvania and run against Bernie Sanders?"
I strongly support fracking, drilling, the piping of that natural gas.
I do support fracking, and I support fracking, and I stand and I do support fracking. I'm the only person on this stage right now that is successful about pushing back against gun violence and being the community more safe. You know, all he's done is just put a plan up on his website in the last 24 hours.
Part of the problem is that we have taken away the ability of police to do their job, and that's on John Fetterman. Because John Fetterman has taken such a harsh position against them. He's undermined them at every level. I would support Donald Trump if he decided to run for president.
All right.
But this is bigger than one candidate.
My campaign is all about fighting for anyone in Pennsylvania that ever got knocked down, that had to get back up again. You know, I'm also fighting for any forgotten community all across Pennsylvania.
Ask yourself this and others in your family. Are you unhappy with where America's headed? I am. And if you are as well, then I'm the candidate for change.
Well, it's that easy. It's that easy. All right, folks. Well, hey, praying for all those in California. I know that had to be pretty spooky. It says that these things would increase, if you know what I'm talking about, those with ears to hear, eyes to see, that, says that there will be earthquakes in various places. I'm not saying it's the end. I'm just saying that, there's a lot of earthquakes. Anyway, guys, with that, we love you. We keep you in our prayers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Hey, we love you. We'll catch you on the next one. Bro fist.